Well, winter's finally almost over. Haven't really done much, as you can see. It's been collecting dust, but it's starting to get warm out, even though it's still freezing out today. Looks like I got a little camera action, so hopefully we can get some good footage now. See how that goes. Got a helmet and some gloves, because it's like, I don't know, 30 degrees out maybe. Let's go get some action. This is a project that I benched for a little while. These are two 36-volt power supplies. I think they pump out 2 amps or something like that, 2.5 amps. And I just wired them up on the line side right now. I basically just took a cord that you would run a computer off, a 3-prong cord, and I just cut it and used it to parallel the 2 packs. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fire it up, make sure they power on, and I'm going to check their outputs. Once their outputs are fine, I'm going to unplug it, and then I'm going to wire them in series with this little red jumper here. So then I'm going to plug them back in again, and I'm going to check the voltage and see if I can try to max these out and see if it'll put out 80 volts. I don't think it will. The tolerance on these, I forget what it is, but I did the math, and I think they're going to go up to about 38.4 volts each. So I don't think it's going to be enough to charge a 20-cell pack, which that's kind of what I was hoping to do. I may have to go a different route, but let's see what this thing can do. Okay, so far so good. I just plugged it in, and both LEDs came on. So everything's fine so far. I got my climb meter here. I'm going to check the outputs real quick. Alright, as you can see, they both have exactly a 36.0 output. There's a slight little pod adjuster down here. Alright, let's see what happens here. I'm going to try to adjust this thing here. Alright, I cranked it as far as it can go. Alright, that's not too bad. That's more than I expected. 39.8. Times that by 2. I'm still not where I need to be though. It's not enough. Okay, quick and simple. I threw the jumper in, seriesed them together. I'm going to plug it back in now and see what I get. Alright, like I expected with the pods in their normal positions, when I put them in series, it's exactly 72 volts, 0.1. Alright, now I'm going to dial up both pods to max on the volt adjust and see what it'll give me. Alright, and we get 79.7 volts, holding steady. 79.6, it dropped a little. So that's not too bad. I guess if your pack was really hurting and you threw it on, it would help, but you need more than that for a 20 cell, for sure. Just so I could say I finished something today, because I don't think I'm going to be needing this setup for a little while. I just threw an Anderson connector on the output and a couple of zip ties on it to keep it steady, just in case. So if I ever need this setup, I'll have it, but for right now I'm just going to throw it back in the draw. Move on to the next thing.